No, I do this. I run an entertainment company, so Bear Cave Comedy.
Okay.
And we just expanded to walking tours, which have been really, really successful. So it's called Ha-Has and Tapas, and it's a comedian. And now we're actually employing drag queens, which I'm really excited about. Because, like, how often do you see a drag queen just, like, boop, 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 walking down the street? Because I want people to look and ask and be like, what is that, you know? And so we lead them through the arts district in Santa Barbara, and we eat and drink along the way.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you have relationships with a lot of the businesses and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. We only stop at local owned, family owned, and more than half the time, like, the owner is the one serving the people on the tour, coming over and telling them. Yeah, and it's nice to point that out to people, like, this is theirs, you know? Yeah. It is, I know. That's one of the things that my company offers to any venue that we work with, is that they get one reel from us every week, like following the weekly event. Yeah, so that's what we'll do, the post and everything. And I say, like, I send them an invite to be a collaborator, and I was like, you can accept it or not. If I were you, I would, because I just did the work for you. But I'm like, it's also going to be on our store. And I say, I'm like, I try and do it so that if you really don't have the time to be paying attention, just hit repost.
Yeah.
Like, it's something, and you need to be active.
It's going to be a simple interview, and then just remember no cussing.
Okay.
95.9 Mambo on the radio and the 805 locals on this Wednesday morning. Thank you guys so much for riding with us. Again, man, big shout out to all the parents taking the kids back to school. I know some of these kids are messed up with their sleeping schedule right now, but give it a couple of days. They'll be back on it. And 805 Spotlight Time. This is where we like to invite people here in our community. Could be a local business, local event, local artist. And we just like to shine the light on you guys. Now, if you want to be a part of this, send us a DM, Mambo on the radio on Instagram, and we'll make sure we send you the available dates, and we'll book something. And that's how Sam Bear from Bear Cave Comedy is here with us. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think this is the first time we meet, and I've seen a lot of the stuff that you guys post, and you guys are busy a lot.
We are, and they're booked and busy, but we're also looking to expand. So if you have a restaurant or venue that wants bingo, trivia, comedy, drag shows, we got it.
So for those that don't know, what made you start Bear Cave Comedy?
Yeah, so I started Bear Cave Comedy. I'm a comedian, and I looked around, and I didn't see a lot of comedians that looked like me, like women of color, queer people, larger bodied people, and I thought, oh God, I wish there was a show that booked more like that.
Right.
And then I thought, why am I wishing for someone else to do something? I can do it. And then after a year of telling myself that, I finally did something about it. So it was just a creative space.
When was the first time, the first show you put together?
March 2020, so it's...
Oh, so it was during the pandemic.
During the pandemic,
wow.
Yeah. Right before we were selling out shows, and I remember, like, everyone that week when the whole world shut down.
Look, you could look at that in different ways. You could say, like, man, it's just up from here, or you know.
I saw it as a good thing, because I thought, if this crashes and burns, I just will never talk about it again, and just say, oh, that was a pandemic blip, and 6 years later, here we are.
So you mentioned that you started this because of lack of representation.
Yeah.
So once you got going, what was some of the speed bumps that you came across?
Securing venues. Also, for about 2 years, I was an operation of one, so I had to be able to book comics. I had to vet them. I had to watch all the reels. I had to deal with figuring out how much is the appropriate rate to pay people. That still sat well with me, and where I still left with a profit. I feel like comedy is the last bastion of, like, the Wild West. Nobody talks about how much their rate is, and everybody's very quiet and personal about that. So I also had to be very delicate. How do I ask, like, how much do you want to get paid?
Yeah.
Don't ask it that way. just So those have been a lot of speed bumps. And then, some of the restaurants closing or going in different directions, changing ownership, expanding, and learning what months I make a lot of money in the business and what months I make no money and adjusting.
I believe the beginning of the year, the entertainment, industry, I'm not going to say suffers a lot, but it goes through
it does. It's
a
slow.
period where it's slow.
If we don't want to say suffer, it's very quiet, slow. We're resting because we're waiting for it to pick up.
Yeah, and the name Bear Cave, it's very catchy. Where does that mean something to you, or how did that come about?
Yeah, so my real name is Samantha Behrman, and as I was dreaming of representation, I thought if I had a comedy club, I'd call it the Bear Cave, because my stage name is Sam Bear, and so Bear Cave Comedy, It's sometimes don't work harder, work smarter.
So let's talk about some upcoming shows that you have coming up.
Yeah, so, on Tuesday, January 13th at 7 p.m., we'll be back at Buddy's Ventura Wine Bar doing trivia nights, and it's a little chaotic trivia, 7 p.m., but it's so much fun. And then on the 25th of this month, so the last Sunday, we'll be in Santa Barbara at Wildcat Lounge doing Comedy is a Drag for what I like to call, we've finally been added to their gay agenda because Sunday nights are gay nights at Wildcat. So come on down. We have comedians, drag performers, all in the same lineup. It's so much fun. We're even going to do some vision boarding. And then other than that, stay tuned. Last Sunday of every month, though, we will be at Wildcat. Every Tuesday, we're at Buddy's Wine.
Now, do you connect with the businesses from all over the 805, or do you stick to certain areas?
No. All over the 805. We've been as far as Lompoc, all the way into kind of the edge of Oxnard, and we're always looking to expand.
All right. So if there's a business out there who has a space to put on events like this, how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so they can reach us on Instagram, Bear Cave Comedy. You can also email us, bearcavecomedy@gmail.com. And if for some reason you only have TikTok or Facebook, we're there too. Bear Cave Comedy. We're everywhere.
And you mentioned off air that you're an entertainment company, and you, of course, you focus on the comedy. You mentioned trivia. Is there other things you want to expand to that or that you already do?
Yeah, we also offer bingo after dark. We call it bingo for baddies. And it's, it ain't your grandma's bingo unless your grandma was a badass.
You know what? There's this place. I live in Santa Paula, and there's a place right there in downtown Santa Paula. They're a hat store, E&D hats, I believe, and they do crazy bingo nights. Man, they look so lit.
Yeah, bingo's a lot of fun. Actually, it's so much fun. We do open mics. We also have DJs on staff. We have MC services, and we even do right now a walking tour that's comedian led called Ha-Has and Tapas. That one right now is only in Santa Barbara, but we're expanding to the Funk Zone in Santa Barbara, and I'm working on creating one for Ventura. So.
Oh, that's super dope right there, man. So we got Sam Bear from Bear Cave Comedy in studio with us for the 805 Spotlight. More with her on the way. Make sure you guys keep it locked. We'll go on in 10 minutes again.
Was ass a curse word?
No.
Okay.
It's Q95.9, Mambo on the radio on the 805 locals, 805 Spotlight going down, and we have Sam Bear from Bear Cave Comedy in studio with us, and their entertainment company. You guys just don't do comedy. You also mentioned the bingo stuff, the trivia stuff, and you guys link up with different businesses.
Yes.
That have the space for things like this.
Yeah, businesses, and we also do corporate events. So we're MCs for corporate events, team building, team leadership. We even have a cooking show called Comedians in Your Kitchen, where we bring a trained chef and a comedian to lead groups through a whole meal plus an elixir in 75 minutes or less, usually in only one dish as well, so minimal cleanup.
So being the producer of the company, how do you find the people to work with? Like, do they reach out to you? Do you see them out in public, or? Right.
So to perform, I'll do call outs similar to you to get guests. Like, where I'm booking these dates. Please email. I go to a lot of different shows and open mics, which is really fun to scout new talent. And then also, I'm very fortunate. I've built up a very strong reputation for Bear Cave Comedy. People want to perform for my audiences, be on my stage, and work with me. So it's a combination of vetting people naturally, and then also getting submissions. We take them on our website, bearcavecomedy.com, again through email, bearcavecomedy@gmail.com, and then occasionally folks will slide into the DMs.
So for the things that you do, what type of businesses or space is best for Bear Cave events?
Yeah, theaters are great, but anywhere really. I mean, we've done pop-up shows in like CBD stores. We've done them in restaurants. Mexican restaurants are great. Actually, there's always some stage in a Mexican restaurant, whether they wanted it there or not. Every Mexican restaurant I've been to, so I love working there. Plus, the food is always bomb. So mostly restaurants. I've worked at coffee. We've done coffee shops. We've done wineries. Breweries have been really successful. Truly, I can create a venue space in your venue. If you want to bring comedy, if you want to bring open mics, if you want to DJ there, if you want this entertainment and to bring that community together, I can create that within your space.
You know, well, it's funny you say that, because I think it's a lot crazier now than when it was when, before I was old enough to go to clubs. Mm-hmm. I used to hear them on the radio and, the DJs broadcasting live from there. Mm-hmm. So, when I was old enough to go to the clubs, mm-hmm. there were really restaurants. So I was like, man, this is Acapulco's. They just moved the tables. Or this is Black Angus. They just moved the tables.
Exactly.
And nowadays, it's like you see a lot of new ideas sparked because of social media. Mm-hmm. So now you have regular coffee shops turn into nightclubs. So what you do is a lot of like the pop-up stuff that comes up.
Yeah, exactly. We're all pop-up based, and you'd be surprised. It's very people want this, and there is some intrigue in, like, I've done a show at a laundromat, and it was much more fun because people are like, why are we going to a laundromat? Imagine you're going out on a date. And
you got an audience. They're waiting for their clothes.
It wasn't them. We actually sold tickets. The laundromat was closed.
Oh, it was closed.
But we did call it the Not So Clean comedy show at a laundromat. We thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's funny right there. So tell me, is this still going on? Because I happened to come across this Bear Cub Comedy.
Bear Cub Comedy, yes, of course that's still going on. That is our summer camp for kids. Right now we're operating out of the Goleta Parks and Rec. We've worked also with Santa Barbara Parks and Rec for ages 9 to 13. Wow. It's a week-long comedy camp. And then at the end of the week, they get to perform at a comedy show, and we bring in a professional comedian from Hollywood. And I will tell you, I got read by my first summer. I was telling the kids, like, at the end of the week, a professional comedian is going to come and perform with you. And this kid looks me in the eyes and goes, is it you? And I said, no. First of all, it could be me, but no, I'm going to hire someone to come and perform. And I really let the kids run with it. I make them, we audition for a host, we audition for different roles. So I really want them to feel like they're getting the full experience. And it's probably one of the best parts of the camp.
So everything that we've talked about, the trivia, the comedy, mm-hmm. The bingo, mm-hmm. Is there other services that you guys offer? So
trivia, bingo, DJ, MC, comedy camp. We do private comedy coaching. We do consulting. We do the comedian-led walking tours, ha-has and tapas, corporate leadership. And I think for now that's it. I think.
All right. So how can people get tickets to the events that you produce, and how can people get more information on what you're doing?
Yeah. So you can go on our website, bearcavecomedy.com. You can also find us on Instagram at Bear Cave Comedy. We're also on TikTok, Bear Cave Comedy. We're on Facebook, Bear Cave Comedy. You can email us, bearcavecomedy@gmail.com. And I hope to see all of you soon, and I hope to work with some of you too.
All right, Sam Bear from Bear Cave Comedy hanging out here with us. We got more with her on the way.